Alright guys and girls, yeah, it's raining. Welcome to another episode of Astro Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, check it out. What I got here, guys, is part 5, 2006 Kia Sportage. What started out to be the head gaskets has turned into a serious engine rebuild. So, let's get right to it and see what we can do today. Coming up on Astro Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, here we go. And just like a true DIY, we do our thing, what? On the outside. So I'm outside under the carport that I built. And what I did was take one of our lights that we use for recording, hung it up. Yeah, I know. I gotta get lighting in here. And because it was dark up under here for the recording and all. So let's get our engine stand out of the way. There's our engine up on the hoist that we took out in the last episode. Here's our Harbor Freight engine stand. This thing has been great. And I actually have two. The other one is orange, which I had for about 15 years at least. And then this one I got like 2 years ago. So these things are definitely great, guys. So what I'm going to do here is, let me get some tools out here. And what I need to do is remove the flex plate. And oh yeah, here's our box of, remember we took out the cams and everything. Everything's still in order, man. This is going to be some kind of rebuild on outside. And it's getting cold out here, so hey. Is there a bolt missing right there? What the heck? Yeah, I'm afraid to put it back. I don't know why was it missing. That's original missing. Holy cow. I ain't gonna take no chances. I am gonna put a bolt back in there. But let's get the flex plate out of here. Let's get this backing plate spacer out of there. And let's get this thing. Let's see if we can pull out these dowel pins. See if we can pull those out and get this thing up on that stand. Alright guys, be right back. Alright guys, we got it up on an engine stand. Everything is set, I got everything apart and all. Now I wasn't going to really go into detail. I was just going to say, listen, alright, the next thing we're going to do is do this. And come back and the whole thing is done. But I really believe there might be people out there, because these engines rebuilt are like $4,000. So I think there's people out there who really may be interested in rebuilding one of these. So we are going to go into a little detail about this. So by now, you guys, you got your engine up on the stand. We are ready to go. The next thing we're going to do is get us a pan up underneath here to drain any kind of not to drain, but any kind of oil or antifreeze is still in the engine, because we're gonna need right now to turn this engine upside down. All right, so let's get this thing, get it turned upside down, so we can start removing the oil pan, the lower oil pan, and then this big section right here separates. That's going to hold the cranking and everything. Wow, that thing sucks. What the heck is that? Oh, and the kit we're getting also comes with a new oil pump and everything. We're definitely going to do this the right way, guys. At least try to. Alright, so let's get turned upside down. Let's get a pan up under here. And we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I forgot. I did forget one thing. Be sure to have on your pink gloves. That's right. Yeah, boy. In support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is the month of October, is when I'm doing this rebuild. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright, I figure what I'm going to do is show this part. What I got here is I took the top of a garbage can, drilled a whole bunch of holes in it. I did this a long time ago. I know the city shouldn't be watching this video. They'd be like, he did what to our garbage can? So, and on the bottom of it, I got my drain pan held up there by the thing and jack. Alright, so let's turn this thing around. Gonna turn this thing. Yeah. Get all that rest of that oil and stuff. Alright. Let's lock this into place. Let's see if we can get us a nice view of this, guys. So the first thing we'll do is take off the oil. What the heck? You see that, guys? See, that's why these guys with the oil do the oil changes, man. Look at that stuff come out there. They just put it up there and tighten it up. That's it, just like that. You know, you saw how loose that thing was? Wow, man, these guys. Look at this, guys. Look out, look out. I don't know if you can see that because of the... Boy, you smell that stuff, man. Let me... Hold on. Hold on here. I gotta show you guys this, man. Look how... That oil is like... Forget molasses. This thing is... Oh, man, the smell of that oil, too. This thing was definitely 100% neglected. Wow. You like my look? Like really white. Check that out. From Walmart, 15 bucks. It's got 700 lumens. It's got the adjustment on it. Dimmer. I like that. Cut it off. 20-ounce magnet. Great. Alright, guys. The next thing we're going to do is get us a... Let's see, right around here. Now, guys, you remember the party line on this vehicle. You can see how... You can see it's October. You see all the leaves out there. So... Our party line goes all the way down here to where we took the heads off. And now I started a new party line, but this stuff I'm going to put inside the house because this is definitely going with the engine. I'm not going to try to put it with this. So we got everything right here. This thing was a pain to get out. So of course, you know, we're going to get new ones, the dowel pins. And we got right there. Alright, so I got my tools out here. Majority of this job, I'm going to be using my cordless driver, impact driver. And the next thing we're going to do is take off the lower oil pan. The lower oil pan is this section right here. And it's got a series of 10mm bolts. So I'm going to get me a 10mm deep, 3/8 drive. And let me see, what I need an extension? No, I wouldn't even need an extension on it. Get those bolts out, and then we're going to pop that cover off. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, got all the bolts out. Got me a little screwdriver. Let me make sure you guys can see all this. Yeah, you can see it. Man, this thing stank. It stank, guys. It stank. Alright, that's one part. Now I'm looking how this next section comes up, which doesn't look all that fun. Alright, let me see, this cover separates there. That looks like it comes up, the baffle looks like it comes up with it. Let's set this down to the side. Boy, this rain sucks. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is let's remove our pickup. What this pickup does, when you start the vehicle, oil goes through here first. The oil pump is in there. It sucks the oil up to go throughout the engine. There's a screen inside here where there should be. Yeah, there is. And I can see crud in there. When you don't change the oil, the crud builds up. It stops the oil from going through there. And then you end up damaging your engine. So we're definitely going to take this apart, clean it up, see if we can clean it up, and if we can't, we're going to replace it. So it's held on by two, looks like 12mm bolts. Let me verify that. Yes, two 12mm bolts. Oh, you can't see that, can you? You say something, dang it. Okay, let's get those 2 bolts out and get this out of here. All right, we'll be right back. Dang, boy, guys, this rain is getting heavier. All right, let's pop that off. Got a little gasket there. I'm gonna leave that up there so we know the position of it. All right, next what I'm gonna do, I'm wondering, should I put this down? That baffle right there is kind of making me worried. Yeah, that baffle goes all the way up under there. It's gonna come out with this. So let's try to get that out of there. All right, let me get you off of there. Be right back. Okay, we have a series of 12mm bolts. From here, right here, it's going on the other side. These 3 right here, but then you got some on the inside. There's one down in there. And I don't know if I can stress this. This rain is annoying, guys. Dang it. Let's get a light over here. Okay. We got one down there. And then around there. 3 over there. Say 3, 6, 1 right there. There's not one right there. Huh. I guess it's that one. Okay. So let's get all those 12mm bolts out. And if they're a different size, what I'll do is let you know. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright? I got all bolts out. All of them are the exact same length, exact same bolts. So you don't have to worry about that. Now let's go back up here, and guys, I never did this before. Let you know, I never did this before. I know about engine rebuild, but I never did this one before. So this is definitely kind of a learning experience for me as well. All right, the next thing we'll do, I'm gonna take me a pry bar, because there's a sealer all around this edge, and I want to pry this up just in case there are dowel pins on this or something. I want to pry this up evenly. So I'm gonna go right here to this point right here. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys. The 2 bolts, there's 2 long bolts. They go right here. I took them out of this, so we need to replace. But those 2 long bolts, 10mm bolts, you gotta take those out as well before you do this. All right, so let's try to see if okay, it is separate a little bit. Let's go on the other side. Again, I want to get this down even. What the heck, man? Alright, now what I'm going to do is set you guys up. And let's see if we can take this thing off. Alright. And just like I figured, guys, like, see those little pins right there. Where's the other one at? Oh, the other one's still in the block. That's cool. Alright, so now I'm going to do is set this on the party line. I'm going to set those 12mm bolts. Set them up in there. And then we're going to see what the heck is next. Be right back. Alright guys, well, I apologize for the rain. I can't help that. The next thing I'm going to do is take me a rag and I'm going to wipe off these end caps for the connecting rods. And what I'm going to do here, take me a marker and I'm going to mark them. That's gonna suck. Dang it. When I get this to mark right, I'm going to mark them 6, 5, and mark them to the front. Then we're going to take the end caps off, and these are 12-point bolts. Let's see here, what size is that? It looks like about a 10. Yes, it is. So I'm going to be using a 1/2 inch drive, 12-point, 10mm socket. Take them off, and the pistons, well, I'll show you in a minute. Let's get these marked up, and then we're going to come back and start taking them off from the back. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got them marked up, and now what I'm going to do, here's number 1 and number 2. Now I'm going to remove it with an air gun, but definitely not going to put it back with an air gun. So, okay, now what I'm going to do here, on all of them, I'm going to take the cap up, just like that. Mark number 1. Here's the bearing up here. Let's put that bearing back. Oh well. Put this to the side. And then what I'm going to do here, guys, is, let's see here. See if we can get some lighting inside here. Okay. I'm going to take my hammer, carpenter's hammer. Let me back up right here. Let's go around this side. And what I'm going to do is take the wooden part. There's my piston, the head of it right there. I'm going to push this down here some kind of way and just tap it, and the piston's going to come out. So let's get you set up right here. Okay. I'm going to hold my hand right here. Dang it. Actually, I can reach in here and push it down with my finger. I mean, I'm not really sure why I care. Change the pistons anyway. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I almost messed up royally here. Remember those ridges that's on the engine? I noticed the piston stopped. I was like, it was having a hard time coming out of there. And remember when I took those, that wire brush and cleaned one of them up to make sure this was going to be good. So what I'm going to have to do is turn this engine back over, flip it back around, and we got to clean the top of those cylinders so those pistons can come out. Alright? Right back. Alright, we got to turn back over. Look at that right there. So, I'm definitely going to have to clean the top of these cylinders up. Wow. Before we pop those pistons out. Alright, so let's get that done. And let's see how this is what I'm going to be using my little wire brush here. And that's all I'm gonna do is go around the cylinders. And take that right. Right? So let's get that done, all of them, and then flip this engine back over. Alright? Be right back. Alright guys, we got that done. It is pouring out here. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing this in this, but I know the recording on this guy sucks. So let's push this, get this number 1 piston out of here. Oh, now see, look at it guys, come on. Much better. Alright, let's take a look at this one. This is number 1. So I'm gonna put the marking back on that. And look at it. Dang it, ate that piston up. Whew, and these looks like it's the pistons are pressed on. The piston pin is pressed on. That's cool, we can do that. But now what I'm gonna do is put the cap back on it, put the bolts in it, and keep that mark and put that down. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of them. Alright? Be right back. Alright guys, we got the last one out, number 4. And I noticed something about these connecting rods that I think is very important that you should know. These are called cracked connecting rods. And let me tell you what I mean by that. So there's the other ones down there. Alright, let's got number 4 here. Let's take it off. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but look at the edge right there. It looks like it's broke. Like, dang it, man. We're gonna have to get new ones. But that's not broken. That's how these come. So it is very important for you to mark the caps and keep them with the rods. Because if you don't, you will. You might mess up the engine, guys. You might mess up. No, you will damage this engine. So they have to be together. They have to stay together as a set. And another thing, you're gonna have these little tangs right here, alignment tangs. So sticking up right there, they gotta match up, go onto the connecting rod, and then you got the ones that's on the cap. Let me pop that bearing out of there. Now, to put these on, you cannot put these on any way you want. Those tangs have to match up on the same side. Not like this. Don't put this together like this, or you will, not you might, you will damage the engine. You got to keep them together. Well, these things are really burnt, man. Really burnt. So we got all 6 of them there. We got them all marked where they go. Because I definitely want to keep that, because we are definitely still using the same rods. Okay. So now we go back up here. And now there's a see this cover back here? We took the bolts out earlier. And this is holding in the rear main seal. And hopefully there's enough clearance here. I'll stick a little screwdriver right between here. Try that out. No, of course not. Okay, I'll just take it up with the crank. And if you look down there, it's got on dowel pins. There's one on this side, there's one on both sides. So that's why I was going back and forth once I got it loose. Alright, so we're going to now I was going to stop today, but I'm feeling kind of good, guys. I'm feeling kind of good. Let's, what the deuce? You telling me, alright, I can unbolt the carriage right here, but it's still going into the oil pump. So I have to take off the oil pump first. You know what? Let's not call this a day, guys. This is just ridiculous. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, there you have it. I wanted to do a lot more, but this rain is just ridiculous. The noise is just, and I know it's killing the video. So I figured we stop and pick up next time. Alright, if you have any comments or questions, be sure to put them in the comment section below, or you can email me direct to tim@astroautorepairs.com. Guys, girls, this is Timmy from Astro Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. I'll see you next time. Now let me get out this rain.